Hi everyone, this is Bilal Saeed and welcome yet to again another The Lovin Daily. Today's show is brought to you by Urban Swim Academy as part of Lovin Dubai's Business Bounce Back campaign. Urban Swim Academy provides swimming classes and lessons which are accredited by the Dubai Sports Council. The adult programs are second to none and a master's program for competitive swimmers and triathletes. They teach from babies and toddlers, juniors, and adults. They are flexible in their approach, offering group lessons or one-on-one tuition as required. If you want to support them, find these classes in the Dubai Sports. Find these classes on their website. While Urban Swim Academy is the sponsor of the show, the opinions and statements are Lovin Dubai's. Now, we've got so many interesting things and so many things that we want to talk about, especially over the weekend. I hope all of you had a wonderful weekend. So, for starters, let's go. Your questions have been answered. So Dubai residents can now travel outside the country with no added restrictions. I know I kind of spoke about this on Thursday, but things have changed. The summer in Dubai is finally starting to look up as spas, theme parks, and summer camps are all set to reopen, and they did yesterday. Dozens of hospitals in Dubai. Oh, this is a very interesting one. Dozens of hospitals in Dubai have been declared coronavirus free. We'll get more into this one. And lastly, again, we're going to be talking a little bit more about Urban Swimming Academy. Now, let's go a little forward in this, shall we? So, I'm just going to be, just give me a bit of a second. So what I'm going to talk about a little bit in terms of, I guess, Dubai, people traveling outside, residents and citizens, it came a bit of a surprise. Shai, what do you think? I thought it was a really big surprise. I mean, especially when I heard that I can't go out for tourism.
But I don't know, would you still travel?
You know what? I still probably wanted to.
Yeah.
It's secret, but I don't know how that would have gone. I probably would have been caught.
Like, it's tricky.
Yeah.
Like, do you travel? Do you not travel? Restrictions in other countries. It's tricky.
Yeah. No, I was just completely like taken by surprise. I had no idea this. And then you know what's really funny? Now you can. What do you think of that?
Well, my mom's here. She has a ticket to go back home. So,
Yeah.
Mom, you can go home, I guess.
Oh, my parents are still stuck in Saudi. They were supposed to come, but they just can't. So I have to cook by myself. All right. So on July,
You know what?
yes.
Mom, you can stay.
Mom, you can say.
She still cooks.
Do you not cook?
I love cooking. I just don't get time.
Fair enough. All right, so we're going to come back a little bit onto that. But on July 1st, after just recently announcing that UAE residents could only travel outside of the country for 7 critical reasons, on Friday, July 3rd, the National Emergency Crisis and Disaster Emergency Authority and the Federal Authority for Identity and Citizenship declared that was no longer the case. Yay. Here is a breakdown of steps for those seeking to travel outside the UAE. Well, number one, citizens especially must register with how do you pronounce that? To be very honest with you, TW. Yes. How do you say that? Tawaji. Yes. So Emiratis only. Travelers may need to undergo COVID-19 testing before travel, 48 hours validity only. Again, depending on the requirements of the destination country. And then the next step is to download Al Hosn mobile application. Then show result on Al Hosn app at immigration. Returning expats must have international health insurance. Returning Dubai residents will not require an ICA approval. However, Dubai visa holders must have a return approval from the General Directorate of Residency and Foreign Affairs. However, to enter Abu Dhabi and other Emirates apart from Dubai, residents still require ICA approval. I don't know how long this Abu Dhabi situation is going to be, but I really do want to.
Abu Dhabi often?
Well, I was supposed to be very honest. I was actually supposed to for a shoot, but guess that's postponed.
That's a bummer.
It is a bummer. All right, so another thing, this is a really exciting one. I think you might enjoy this one because I know I'm probably going to go to these places today. Summer in Dubai is finally starting, other than the heat, to look up at spas, theme parks, and summer camps are all set to reopen, which they did yesterday. What do you think of this? Do you think, are you going to go? I mean, it's really hot. So.
It's hot.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be in the roller coaster sweating.
Sweating. Oh, well, would you though? I mean, it's going to be really windy.
Yeah, true. Or like go on a lazy river.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wouldn't mind that.
I feel like I would just burn and melt. I would burn and melt.
I'm in the water.
You know what? True, true, and heaps and heaps of sunscreen. Probably finished 2 bottles in like a day. But so, as the next phase of Dubai resuming business activities and returning life back to normal in the Emirate, theme parks, summer camps, spas, and massage centers in Dubai are all set to open. This is according to the circular published by the DED, the Dubai Economy, which also highlights a list of strict COVID-19 health and safety measures that need to be implemented. Obviously, you don't want to respread it to be implemented to prevent the spread of the novel coronavirus. This basically means that temperature checks for staff and visitors will be absolutely compulsory, which they kind of still are. It's still out. I mean, you go to the mall, they've got this big, massive machine just checking everyone's temperature. And with it, well, obviously, with strict implementation of social distancing, let's see how that goes. I'm not too sure how the social distancing is going to work 100%.
They're opening these planes.
It's good, yeah.
And they are following strict.
Yes.
This one, which is good.
That's the best part. I mean, especially because they're regularly sanitizing the facility, so that really helps. Another thing was that the indoor theme parks they are limited. They're open at a limited capacity. But with interactive activities, events, live, there's parties and parades, probably will not be allowed.
No, not for the time being.
Nah, I don't think having parties at this time of this corona is a good thing. For the time being, the following recreation activities are restricted to operate at 50% capacity only. So, which is good. I mean, it's fair enough that it's...
So it's going to be hard to get in?
Not 100% hard to get in, but it's going to be a wait. Longer than usual. So fun fairs and carnivals, theme parks, family entertainment centers, soft play areas, well, obviously, indoor and inflatable playgrounds, virtual reality entertainment facilities, edutainment, not entertainment, edutainment. I'm assuming it's like entertainment, but like educational entertainment. Take edu and and then arcades and escape rooms. Well, obviously for escape rooms though. I mean, what do you think of that one though? Escape rooms.
It's been a while.
Isn't there already a little social distancing in escape rooms though?
Yeah, but then you got.
But then you're cramped in like one room and stuff. True. I've never actually been to one.
Oh, there's some really nice ones in Dubai.
There's one. I've seen a few on Sheikh Zayed, but have you ever been to one?
We've been to the one in Marina. It's really good. It's fun. It has activities.
Is it dark in there?
They have dim lights.
Okay. That helps. All right.
Scared of the dark?
I'm not gonna comment on that. But okay, maybe a little, a little bit.
Everyone's watching you.
Well, okay, so I'm gonna completely avoid that, but trapped myself in that one. So dozens of hospitals in Dubai have declared coronavirus free. That's a very interesting one to hear after the weekend for this morning. That's really good. What are your opinions on that, though?
Well, it's good to begin with.
Yeah.
Like people can go back to the hospitals for other needs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like if you have a toothache, or if you have like anything but COVID.
Anything but COVID, true.
Yeah,
so the rate at which the recovery doubles and the incidence of the COVID-19 infections reduce, a lot of hospitals in the UAE have been declared coronavirus free, which is really awesome. Especially in Dubai, because there's been more than a dozen, especially hospitals, that have clearly said that we no longer have any COVID cases, which is super interesting.
Like a little break for the nurses and the doctors.
It is. I mean, they worked really hard. They've been at it ever since the start of the whole pandemic.
Yeah.
I mean, they deserve it. They actually do deserve a bit of break.
Anyone, they have the number one priority who deserves everything.
I mean, it's been endless amount of working hours for them, which is quite applaudable for sure. So the government, these kind of announcements that the hospitals have made has really helped, I think, the UAE government kind of move forward in opening different sectors. But they've sort of limited the COVID-19 treatment to a select healthcare facility, because as they're open COVID-free health centers, they've kind of limited to certain
hospitals.
Sort of. And then the procedure to declare them as well it involves a lot for the hospitals to actually declare that it's coronavirus free. What they do is it involves the discharging of the last of the the moderate to critical patients in their ICUs. They conduct like proper sanitation, and they've got like these proper stringent kind of like inspections by the Dubai Health Authority, which is, yeah, I mean, it's great to make sure that, okay, this is actually the last case.
Like
'Cause-
top notch in the bar.
absolutely. I mean, once the DHA, the Dubai Health Authority, is satisfied, only then do they issue like a COVID-free certificate, which is cool.
That's impressive. That's really cool.
That actually is pretty cool. In fact, you know what? We could actually, let's have a quick look in like the number of cases. Let's actually kind of see and how many cases we've got. So new cases are 716 in the whole UAE. So new recoveries are 704. Total deaths are 321, and then total recoveries 39,857. And then confirmed cases in the UAE are 50,857. What I mean, because these numbers have slowly kind of moved up and down. What is your opinion on these as well, Chai?
Well, it's good to see, like, numbers are going down and
Yeah,
the recoveries are like really shooting up, which is
the
really
recoveries
nice.
are, yeah.
It's like, and it's a good sign for the country.
It's if not more, at least equivalent to
Yeah.
the total cases,
Yeah.
new cases, which is great.
And I think because I'm sure the government is monitoring all this, and that's
Yeah.
why they're opening things slowly.
That is
Because
true.
they understand people's frustration of just staying inside. Like,
Oh yeah, no, I
it
can
get
imagine.
tough.
That frustration of staying inside for
Yeah.
the past couple of months was not easy, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
How was yours staying indoors for like 3 months, 4 months? I mean,
I'm just glad we're in the media.
I'm glad I'm here. All right, so this brings us back to our business business bounce back for this week. This is quite exciting. Because I was going through some of this stuff, and I think they're absolutely brilliant for what they do. I mean, we're literally, as they said, they dive back into your underwater kingdom. So you literally go for that, do that at this local swim academy. I think it's fantastic because they've got whole new programs. They're including different kind of, including babies, they're including toddlers. So it's pretty much for everyone, even kids, teens, all the way up to adulthood. So, do you know how to swim, by the way? Can you actually swim? Be honest. Okay, so I've been, yeah.
I can float.
You can fly.
I can float.
Oh my god, I don't know. So I remember I've been swimming since I was 3.
Oh yeah.
I've been swimming since I was 3. So my dad would just literally at the beginning would take us and just throw us in the pool, and we'd have to survive. I don't know if that's good parenting, but do let me know in if you have comments or
Are you a
something.
good swimmer?
I'm an amazing swimmer.
Oh, there you go.
But
You answered your own
it did
question.
help. It kind of did help. But then I haven't swum for like 10 years now, so
You should
I don't
not
know.
mention that.
I didn't have to mention that. But what they're doing, the best part about this entire thing is they're limiting what they're limiting is the number of swimmers at a given time, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to learn how to swim. They're still going to give you that private attention if you need to. And the thing is, unfortunately, I mean, obviously the impact has been so large during this COVID-19 situation that even Urban Swim Academy has been affected quite heavily as well, because unfortunately their finances and their income has been lost over the past 3 months, and it could take a really long time for them to kind of like get back into shape, kind of get back and recover. So they've lost quite a lot of members, obviously due to their COVID-19. I mean, no one's going to go swimming when you're in a lockdown, which is kind of bad. But now that the lockdown's over, now that things are slowly starting to open up, I think it's really, really hot. I'm not even joking. If obviously you're in Dubai, you would know that it is actually humongously hot. I mean, it is terrible. But nonetheless, the sun is out and it is shining, and that is good. Humidity might not be at its best, but the sun is always a good thing.
But as long as you're in the water, you're fine.
That's the thing. If you're in the water, and that is where they come in. So I think it's a great time to go for a swim. And if you don't know how to swim, try it. This is for you. If you don't know how to swim, now is probably the best time to go and learn. And especially because it's restricted.
Some mermaid special.
You know what? That reminds me. Actually, they, for the first time ever in the UAE, are introducing something called, wait for it, mermaid lessons.
What is that?
I'm not even kidding. That is awesome. I mean, if any of you have secretly wanted to learn how to swim like a mermaid, now is probably the right time. And these are the right people to actually go to. I mean, they've got this person who like, she's got like this mermaid tail. She's got these hair like mermaid like hair, and they do these dances in water.
What?
I'm not even kidding. And so her name's Coach Diana. So she loves to flow and move in the water and everything. So if you ever wanted to see like a mermaid live and you yet haven't in Dubai, this is probably the place you want to go and see. So I mean, again, coming back to the whole swimming thing, if you really, really do, Chai, if you want to learn how to swim, now probably would be the best, especially because they teach you so many techniques and it's good for you. It's good for you.
Yeah.
So, so yeah. So this was our Business Bounce Back, and this was the Love and Daily show for today and this morning. Hope you all have a wonderful morning, and back to the weekday it is. Have a great evening. Have a great morning. Morning.